Thursday of Wondering, and we have the next 30 minutes for us to chat, to wonder what we are wondering about. What are you wondering about? What's going on in your life? What's happening? What are you going through, thinking about? Is it all going well? Or if you're facing something that seems to be confusing, challenging, and you are not clear about how to go through that, these 30 minutes are meant for you to learn new ways of knowing yourself and knowing how to face those situations happening in your life. I'm Gaby Mesa. I'm a life coach and energy healer, and my purpose, as I said, is to bring you perspectives, to bring you knowledge that you can apply in your day-to-day for you to live better, like to really feel the fulfillment in your life. I remind you that we are transmitting live through our website, jador-montreal.com, and you can just log in there. You will find the better video quality right there, or even better, you can download the applications. We have them for free for both systems, Android and iOS, and all you have to do is download the application. You can choose different languages to set it up, and you have also notifications for whenever the show is happening. Then you get the notification, and you just have to open the application and you'll be right there watching live the many shows that we are transmitting live throughout the week. Also, in application, Jador Montreal is for people who want to get the best out of Montreal. We don't have to be like navigating through many applications, to Google, through this, through that, or asking people what's the weather conditions, or I'll turn on the radio to find out the traffic conditions, or I'll go to Twitter to learn about this, or I have to Google for the events. Rather than that, my friend who created this awesome application thought of one single place where you can have all the information about Montreal. To start with, all the events taking place in Montreal. There are 1,000 events happening in Montreal. The traffic conditions that are something right here in this city. You learn about what's happening in the roads through that website, through the application, the weather conditions, anything about Montreal, you know. So it's good that you download it. You will learn everything about Montreal, how to take the advantage of anything out there. And also you get to watch this video live, best quality. And I remind you, we are here on a weekly basis every Thursday at 12 and 12. I'm transmitting live in English, and if you want to practice your Spanish, or you want to learn Spanish, or you have any friends who speak Spanish only, I transmit in Spanish just after. So around 1 I'm starting the next show in Spanish. Okay, so today, what are we gonna talk about? I want you guys to learn about life coaching. I want to decipher or bring you the myths around life coaching, because I was talking to somebody who was interested in life coaching sessions, because and I see this a lot. It's not only with me, I see this a lot happening. The idea behind life coaching is that you have to get a life coach when you are in a situation in your life, when you are in crisis, when you are facing something really tough, or that you are depressed, or that you are lost in your life, and we see ourselves like going through like the toughest moments or in our lives, and then we are gonna hire or consult a professional, in a life coach, right? And that's not the thing. With life coaching, it's about learning how to navigate your life. You learn a lot about yourself. It's a lot of self-discovery. In that way, you get to know yourself better, like even better than your best friend and your family members. You will know yourself like absolutely perfectly fine. You will know your skills, you will learn your talents, you will learn to decipher which are really your dreams, what is really holding you back, because we know ourselves but not so well. If I ask you to tell me skills or talents or your defects, flaws, what is holding you back, chances are that you might be able to say 1-2 things on each option, but after that you don't really know, right? Because we are just keeping our self-knowledge to the higher level. It's not really that we are going in depth, so we keep telling ourselves, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I was told that I was not capable of this, I was told that I was too bad for that. Or like me, I'm just recently really realizing that I'm not that bad with numbers, with mathematics. I always struggle with numbers because I, in my mind, thought somewhere around 10, 11 years old, I think something changed. That idea that I was good with maths, and then from that point forward I've been avoiding numbers and figures and anything statistics because I had this idea. And then when I'm realizing, you know what, I used to be really good and I was like really capable and fast with numbers and I was accurate, and I used to enjoy that, and actually it's something I do enjoy now, but I was keeping that idea. So that idea really made me go through different decisions, or to avoid certain subjects, to avoid certain let's say careers stuff, because I always kept the idea of I'm not good at this and I'm not good at that. But it's only this idea that it's holding you back, and like that there are many ideas in your mind that you don't even realize nowadays. They are playing and playing and playing. They've been there for so long that you don't even notice now that they are there playing for you constantly, like permanently. Okay, so that's why I wanna tell you about what really is life coaching, because this is something that is changing lives really in the States, which is the country where it's more developed as an industry. There's people, really successful people who want to succeed their lives, that they can succeed themselves, but they know, they are realistic, facing that, I do face certain situations where I don't know how to do. I can't see farther enough to me to realize what's beholding from success, what's bringing me to this situation, what is really there blocking my way for me to achieve that one goal that I want to achieve. And then they hired professional coaches. It's important that you do a check that they are certified coaches. I told you this before, and there are many coaches out there, but not all of them are well prepared or certified or didn't took the training. And although they might have the personal skills and the ability to guide you through a process, it's always better, I think, that you get the guarantee that they are certified, or they have certain preparation, because otherwise, unfortunately, they are not always doing the best or taking the clients to their purposes. So do check that they are professional. But once you hire that professional, this person is not to tell you what to do, or it won't give you directions, it won't judge your life, or it won't tell you, you are doing too bad, you are not good at this, you should be doing this. A life coach is for you to talk about what's really going on. It's same as you will see a friend, in that sense that you can really be honest about what you are feeling, how you are facing things, what are your perspectives about those situations, about your life, about anything that is going on within you. And the life coach, because we have this training to spot really the ideas that, oh, I see a blocker there, oh, I see that it's self-sabotage, oh, I see this. So we can tell you better, oh, listen to you, repeat yourself. Can you see how you are right there blocking with your ideas or your beliefs? I just spotted 2 or 3 things that are ideas, that you are beholding, and those are the ones blocking your way. And you, because you are the one saying it over and over, and that's your life story, and you are so attached to the idea of who you are or how you should be doing in life, that your perspective is narrowed down. So with life coaches, we get to, I just noticed you said this, I noticed you have this pattern, I noticed that you are self-sabotaging in this way. So we bring light to your personal situation, to your unique situation, and from there we share that light for you to really share that light, to really make that become like really super bright light, and from there you get to achieve your goals, you see. So I want to tell you how, because we take out the noise in your mind. As I'm saying, you don't even notice anymore that the noise is there. If I tell you there's noise in your thinking, you may say, no, what noise? It's like, yeah, all those ideas that you're repeating yourself over and over again of who you are, what you can, what you cannot do, what you are good at, what you are not good at, what you deserve or you don't deserve, you don't even notice anymore. And life coaches, because we have the training and we are there for you to spot those that noise and to tell you, oh, listen, this idea is really loud for you, and you should be, lowering down the volume for that and raising up the volume for this other idea that will actually make you go through something. And the noise is that those ideas that is, when right there, when you feel ready to achieve something, or you feel ready to start something, and you go for it, and then the noise starts in your mind, in your ideas, in the way everything you face everything. The noise starts there, and that's what makes you say, oh, I this is not for me, I better leave it for afterwards. Maybe I should be focusing more on my kids, maybe I should be focusing more on my relationship, maybe this is not good for me, maybe I'm just not good enough for this. That's the noise, you see. And then life coaches are there to help you lower down the volume of that noise and actually take it out from your record. Okay, life coaches will help you also reflect on who you are, but that's something you can do on your own. But the difference here is life coaches, we prevent you from self-sabotage once again, because we all can reflect and we all go for it, but then we are also experts. I tell you, we are experts in self-sabotage, and that's something we do because we are fearful of whatever is coming. So we work on that. We can work your fears, your ideas, your beliefs, those blockages, we can work them out in a way that they disappear from you. It's in a smooth way. It's not like you are going to be in therapy, or it will be hard on you, or we are going to judge you. When we spot those patterns of self-sabotage, we help you with day-to-day thinking and day-to-day practice. How are you gonna go through that once and for all? You don't even realize you are self-sabotaging, but once we make you reflect on your behavior, on your patterns, on your thinking, we also help you see which other way you will be doing better, which other way you will be able to go through that blockage once and for all. Wouldn't that be fantastic? I tell you. I'm bringing you now this few seconds of this video. I want you to watch, especially if you're in Montreal and you're looking for an opportunity to advertise, to bring your knowledge, your art, your talent to Montrealers. Watch this. So, how was that? Please do contact J'adore Montreal if you have an idea that you want to bring up to all Montrealers. It will be fantastic. It's a great opportunity, and ask you or suggest that you do take that, because it's not often that you get these awesome opportunities. So guys, I was telling you also how life coaches can help you in many other ways, and one other way is that we help you broaden your perspectives. That you are seeing as your life, as a life in general, as the world around you, it's a shape to whatever you know about life, whatever you've been through as a kid, as a teenager, as an adult, whatever you've been through in your life, that is what makes you think that life is about something, or that you should be doing in a certain way. But it's not the total options, it's not the total truth, it's just the version that you have. So life coaches help you also to broaden up and to enlarge that perspective. I have had these situations when somebody is telling me the story or whatever that's really making them anxious, or they're going through something, and whenever I bring the questions, is what about this other idea? If you could see this from this perspective, if you could be like mindful of this situation, what do that bring up to your perspective? And they say, oh, really? I never thought of that option. It's like I knew they are there, but I never really knew how to apply that knowledge or that perspective to this situation. And once the person is able to apply that new perspective, or like the question is like, I never asked myself about that, or I never thought of that possibility, then they get to see, you know what, I feel better. I feel better because when I face it like that, I understand the other people's perspectives. I understand why they acted that way. I understand how this is something actually good for me, and I understand how I can do better, or how I can deal with this in a better way. Like I feel that there's something more for me to do, or how this is not related to me, and I can just let that go in all peace. So it's about that. It's about learning how you are gonna do that in your life, in your day-to-day, in whatever relationships you are having, in whatever situations you are facing. Life coaching is really for you to learn how to navigate your life with your personality, with who you are, with what's important for you, with your priorities, and really pursuing your dreams, and not your parents or your family's dreams, or that you were told that you should be achieving or going to in life, right? So what else? We help you simplify your life. Why? Because guys, as I was telling you, we learn to deal with life the way we were taught, right? Our parents, our culture, in school, in many ways we learn how are we supposed to deal with this situation. When you face that situation, you should be doing this, you should be aiming for these goals in life. At this age, you should be already achieving this. In society, you should behave this way. So we are acting up what we were taught about life. But that's why some of us at some point we feel like this is not what I want. This doesn't feel real. Life is just boring, or I'm not really feeling fulfilled. It's like a void, and it doesn't matter how well I'm doing, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, I feel that void. I have this perfect relationship, I have the perfect family, I have the house, I have the career, but I have this void. And that's because it's calling you for authenticity. It's calling you to learn more about you, who you are, what's your true purpose in life, in your life, not anybody else's life, your life, what's your purpose. And when you find out that, when you align with who you are, then we can align the pieces around you, right? Then you will feel that voice starts really, I feel now that this is something small I changed, this is something small I'm changing in my perception, but I already feel better. So life coaching is for you to learn about how to do that for yourself, not for anybody else's. So in that way, we simplify your life, because I'm sure, and because this is something we all do, we go through different ways, or we get too complicated in achieving what we want, because we were taught that was the only way, or that was the best way, or that If we will go that way, that will be success guaranteed. And we go because we want to be successful. But when we realize, this is not working for me, it's not something wrong in you, it's just that you're going in a way that is not really working for who you truly are. So we simplify, and believe me, I that's one of my hashtags, the simple life, because it's awesome being able to simplify in so many ways, guys. And I really would like you to have that simple, joyful, fulfilling life. And life coaching is the tool that you can get a hold of for you to achieve that. And we get you help a clear, and that's important, please highlight that, clear inventory of your talents, your skills, your values, your priorities, your dreams, and whatever is really important for you. As I was telling you, if I ask you right now, please give me 5 skills that you are awesome at. Give me your top 5 values. Give me your top 5 priorities in life, your dreams. What are you really dreaming about? Chances are that you are going to have 2, 3, and if I ask you for your flaws, you have a list of 10, and that is like super fast. It's because the way we learned is really acknowledging what we are not good at, what we are missing, what we are awful at, like what's missing in us. We have that very clear, but we don't have as clear like the talents or the skills that we do have, and the priorities and the dreams that we are really aimed to go for, and that actually those talents or those skills are perfect for you to achieve the dream in a simple, easy way. And now we need to learn how are we going to do that, right? So life coaching is about learning that. It's about learning who you are, where you really want to go, like from your heart, to fulfill who you are, or your purpose in life. And from there you go easily, smoothly, enjoy. Life is not supposed to be complicated, and life coaching tells you or shows you how to learn about that. How are you gonna do this for yourself through life for the rest of your life? So it's like going to school back again for you to learn how to navigate your life in a best way. So in that sense, I want to tell you the myths, because this is important. What life coaching is not. We are not a psychologist. Okay, a psychologist will help you deal with your emotions, with your anything going through you're going through, but that you need to really understand what's coming from. How can you deal with that? Okay, so it's not psychology, it's not therapy. Therapy is, and I say that because I think when people think of life coaching, they say, oh, but I will be in therapy once per week for 3 months, and then I'll do. It's not that. When you are going to school, when you are going to learn about yourself and how are you going to be facing life from this point forward, you want to really go, if you do it, please do it from the place where you feel like, I'm excited about learning about myself. I'm excited that now I will learn what are my skills. I have a clear idea of where I'm heading. What are my opportunities rather than my flaws? I have to work on this for myself. I have to get rid of these patterns. I have to change these behaviors. And I have somebody who will help me this time to make it real. I have that person who will guide me, who will support me, who will really prevent me from self-sabotage again. Because I'm ready to succeed. I'm ready to live my life the best way possible. So I have this other person who is teaming up with me for me to achieve those goals. A life coach is for you to team up on that, and it's a person whose interest is the same as yours. Achieve your greatest potential. That's it. It's not to fix. It's not to fix something broken. You are not broken. So a life coach is there for you to realize that, you are seeing yourself as somebody who suffered, who went through this, who went through that, and I'm broken, and I'm not good enough, and I won't be able. Well, you know what? I have the life coach, and the life coach is there for me to be supported, to be nourished, to be realistic about who I am, and I am not all of that bullshit that I was told about myself. I am much than that, and I'm ready to learn who I am, what can I do with this, and how I'm gonna achieve my dreams. Okay, so this is not for people in crisis only. I know many people, they touch bottom, they hit bottom, let's say, and at that point they realize, you know what, I need help, and they go look for help, and a life coach can certainly help people in crisis. But please disregard this idea. Life coaching is not only for when you are in crisis. That's the let's say when you hit that reality, and then you realize. But before hitting that reality, before going into a crisis, before failing again, before feeling bad again about your life, of who you are, look for a life coach. Go, please. There are many options. And don't wait to be in crisis for you to realize that you can be helped, or that you can learn about this and life and who you are, what you can do in a better way. Hello, Tyson Hodgson. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. How are you, Tyson? Thanks for watching, and thanks for commenting. And yeah, I remind you that I can also look all of your comments live when you go to the application, and there's the you know, this logo, the icon for messages. You hit that that button and you will have the chat box there. I can read you live, and we can exchange ideas, comments. If you need to ask anything, I can reply live. Otherwise, you also can send your messages through Messenger, email, or ring me. We can chat, we can see options for you, and you have all the details bottom of this video. And let's finish our talk then. So I also want you to know that there's maybe you have this idea and it's a wrong idea. And I want to clarify for you, a life coach is not a person who will tell you how are you going to live your life from now on. It's not a parent who will give you advice, or who will give, you know, you should be doing this better because you are doing this too bad, or because you are not good at this, you should be doing this. Why don't you go for that one better? Because obviously you are not good enough. It's not about that, please. Life coach is not a person who will tell you or direct you to anything. It's a person that is teaming up with you for you to rediscover who you truly are. And because these professionals, we life coaches, are trained to spot on like which are the blockages, where are the patterns, where are the perspectives that are blocking you. We can help you realize that faster, you know. If you go on your own with family members, with co-workers, that's good. They will give you their advice, but they will give you their perspective. You know, sometimes those perspectives are really helpful. Some others is more noise to the noise that it's already playing in your mind. So watch out for that. A professional, a life coach can help you really spot that in a more positive way, and in that positive way that you can actually integrate that into your life, into reality. And from there, you will start seeing the changes and how things start evolving in a different way, in a more positive way that is actually feeling more successful for you. Okay? And that's it. We have to change those behaviors, and that's something important, because we used to think, you know, this is the way I am, I'm gonna die this way, and there's nothing for me to do. That's it. And it's no longer like that. We know we can change behaviors. We have tools now to gain a good clarity and good knowledge of what's really beholding you from achieving your results, from achieving success, from really getting the life you want. And that is what a life coach is doing for you. We are teaming up with you to rediscover who you are, for sure, for like the real you. And from there, we help you go achieve, go have that success in life. Your life is not the success that is defined by society or by others. It's whatever success is for you. We get that very clear, what success for you, and we help you go achieve that success. You get to feel that success, and you are not feeling broken or like you are lacking something, or that you are unable or undeserving, you know. So we get to teach you that. And so if you feel ready to achieve your personal growth, like to really go for it, you are ready to be committed toward yourself, and you are ready to really postpone the idea, or stop postponing the idea that this is for later, when I have time, when I have money, when I have this, someday I will be able to achieve my goals, maybe when I'm in retirement, maybe when I'm... You don't have to reach that point. Right there where you are and you feel ready to go for more, you know, I want to do the best out of my reality, the best out of my life, of who I am, then you are ready to consult and to hire a life coach. And I tell you, my perspective, it's a lot about training your mind, getting a real idea or a good clarity of those ideas, blocking your perspectives and blocking you from really reaching what you want in life. I also focus a lot on soul care, because that's important, and that's more my energy healing side. But I help you like really... you know, it's not like therapy, like you, as I told you, it's not therapy. It's not that you will be doing this for life, but I teach you how are you gonna do this, like right now for you, I teach you, and after a certain time of practice, and then you get to understand how to change those negative ideas for positive ones. How are you going to face challenge, and how are you going to face situations? What's the perspective that is going to really help you go through life? Then you are ready to go, and you will do it for yourself and for others too, maybe, right? So that's what I wanted to clarify about life coaching. I remind you that we have all the previous videos in the archive in the webpage J'adore Montreal, j'adore-montreal.com, and you go to the TV section, and you have all the TV shows that we have throughout the week. If you want to watch some others, there are very interesting topics and programs there. So you go watch, and the archive for mine are right there, wondering, and you have access to the previous subjects that I've been sharing here with you. I remind you that also you can download the applications for free. Next time you can watch me live whenever you are commuting, or you are at your break at work, or you are having lunch, or you just wanna really, you know, yeah, I wanna have company, but it's like nobody around me, so I have Gabby with me. And if a question pops up, please do use the chat box, and I can reply live. If you get to watch this on a replay, please also say hi, where are you watching me from, and if you have any questions, any comments, they are most welcome, and I will be replying. So to wrap up the 30 minutes, I'm gonna draw a card. This is something that I get to use more on my, you know, on my energy side. I'm feeling it, and I'm really convinced that getting acknowledging our energy and what we can do with it is like, it's another world, it's another reality, but we are learning about that. And I'm bringing this just for us to learn, to have you know, a message, let's say, in a visual way. So I have here that carefully weigh your decisions and good health, intimate relationships. So whenever you are working your relationships, how are you doing now with your relationships in life? The most important ones, how well are going, or how much are you having to, you know, how much are you having to change friends, or like your relationships, they are not working, or like you feel like, you know, I'm not good enough, or there's nobody good enough out there for me. It's because these ideas, these patterns, these behaviors are playing over and over and again. And once you realize, you know, I'm okay, I get to see that this perspective was preventing me from really committing myself to this relationship, or this idea, this fear was beholding me from feeling open enough or like willing enough to go for this. So those ideas are playing, and are blocking your success in every way, in your relationships, how you are feeling as a colleague, how you are feeling as a in your family, as a parent, as a daughter. Everything, all those ideas are the ones that are shaping your reality. So that's why it's important that you get to notice what you are saying, what you are repeating, what's the story that you are telling yourself about who you are and what you can do, because that's really making everything happen or not for you. So when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. And I love this because really for me, it's about, and that's another hashtag that you can use to find me or search for me. It's From Fear to Love with Gaby Mesa. And that's why, that's because my signature programs are based in this idea. We don't have to struggle in life, and we are not meant to suffer, and we are not meant to be fearful of everything and anything in life. Like, that's only beholding us from reaching what we really want. So when we learn to switch from fear to love, and we start bringing that perspective into everything that we live, I swear everything changes. Everything is brighter, everything is more colorful, everything is peaceful, and we can learn about ourselves, who you are, what you want, where are you heading, how are you going to get there in a smooth way. It doesn't have to be harsh. It doesn't have to be like pointing out fingers or judgmental. In that way, my coaching is a lot about empathy. It's about a lot about learning how to start not disregarding, like embracing our fears, actually embracing them so that they become our friends, and they are in our side now. We are not fighting anything. So that's the way I teach life coaching and energy healing. If you want to contact me, you have all my details here, or you can also send me a message through Messenger and check my webpage, GabyMesa.com, and my Facebook page, Gaby Mesa Life Coach. You find me there. Okay, I'll see you guys next Thursday. Until then, take care and do watch your mind your mind, and next time I hope to hear from you in the chat box what you are wondering about. Okay, take care. Ciao ciao.